If we don't win all 3 matches in today's episode, I genuinely would not be surprised if we get sacked. And that's not me being overdramatic. We are currently sat 6th place in the league. The board and the fans hate that. We are top of our Champions League group, which they're kind of indifferent to because they expect us to qualify for the knockout rounds of the Champions League. And yeah, we've got some easy games today. We're playing Trabzonspor in the Champions League. We're also playing against Salento, which is Lecce, and also Empoli. So these are definitely, all 3 of these, a very winnable games. In between episodes, we did play 2 further matches. Inter Milan winning 1-0 in this one. That was a huge result away from home against a rival. And then beating Benfica 2-0, which means we do finish top of our Champions League group. But we do still have to play Trabzonspor, which we will do in today's episode. And then it's World Cup time. Because we are playing one of the lower teams in the league, we are going to do some form of rotation today. We are not playing Szczesny in goal. He's not playing ever for us again. We're actually going to play Hedl. Nicholas Hedl's going to get himself a debut, so he's going to start today. It's going to be De Sciglio, Danso, Bremer and Danilo in defence. Fagioli and Locatelli in midfield. Di Maria and Yildiz, might be how his name's pronounced, are going to be our wingers. Milik and Keane up front. It's going to be a debut for Keane and Yildiz, and I think there is a massive future there. 4.5-star potential, only 17 years old. We are going to try it. We are going to go and play the former Bayern Munich youngster. See how he does on his debut. So we're at home for this one, so you'd expect, being against a Lecce side who are down the wrong end of the table. I think they're 18th place, and I think there might even be 18 teams only in Serie A, so they're potentially bottom of the table. This is a very, very winnable game, although they do have Samuel Umtiti. Is that real? I imagine that is real. 8 minutes played so far. Bremer has the ball, finds Danilo on the left-hand side. Are we going to go for a nice big lump upfield, or try and pass our way through? Kevin Danso lumps it towards the right-hand side, towards Di Maria, but it's nowhere near him. And now, Strafeza, with the ball on that left-hand side, plays it on the ground. It's a good slide tackle by Fagioli. Locatelli steals it as well. Moise Keane, what are you doing? Somehow you've kept hold of the ball. Not sure how you've done that. Yildiz heads down towards Keane and it doesn't find him. And now, Lecce coming forward with the ball. Di Francesco on the ground to Colombo. Takes a few touches, gets past his man. And we are 1-0 down to Lecce at home. This is potentially disastrous. Like, not even joking. This is potentially an absolutely disastrous result. Because losing here obviously is awful. But then we may find ourselves dropping down the table as well. That is a strange free kick. I've seen that happen a few times before. We're 2-0 down. I think at half-time, there is going to be a water bottle thrown. It is potentially going to be 3. Keane wins the head, clears it. Colombo picks the ball up though. Still coming forward, João Pedro, facing away from goal, has to go backwards towards Pongracic. He's gone forward, Di Francesco in the area. Colombo collects it, can't find his feet and can't get the shot away. I'm starting to think playing Hedl was not the best plan. He's on a 6-5. He's had 2 shots to save and he's missed both of them, basically. He saved nothing at all. Di Maria collects the ball, goes for a run all by himself, plays through Milik, and Arkadiusz Milik makes it 2-1. There's no flag, there's no nothing. We are back into the game. We still need to get ourselves a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth. Half-time, there's been 3 shots on target and 3 goals. We are playing awful. They're playing surprisingly well. Thrash Arms, get your act together. Di Maria looks disenchanted. Disheartened, that's the word, not disenchanted. You've got the ability. That didn't help. Let's go straight into the second half. Yildiz is on a 6-3. It's not really the debut that we dreamed and hoped of, is it? 5 minutes into the second half, and Danilo heads back to Nicholas Hedl. It's Bremer to Kevin Danso with a yellow card to his name across Bremer once again. Goes long towards Yildiz on the left. Keane's going to get there first. Hopefully he does so. That is very clever. Through to Milik. It's a superb block from Samuel Umtiti. It's going to be a corner. I think we do need to bring off Yildiz. We've got some players on the bench that we can bring on. Di Maria takes the corner. It's towards the back post. Cleared. Locatelli collects it, keeps this highlight alive, and nearly decapitates Di Francesco there. We've got a highlight just starting. I was about to do the Yildiz sub, but we're going to see what happens from this. So we're only 10 minutes into the second half. Danso's big kick upfield towards nobody, really. Pozzella collects it. Umtiti's got potentially four Juve players in front of him, and he just passes the ball forward. Moise Keane, lovely finish from Moise Keane. The flag hasn't gone up, but the referee wants to check something. We need this VAR to be in our favour, and it is in our favour. It is 2-2. We are back on level terms. Let's start this match again, shall we? Yildiz is going to come off Federico Chiesa is going to come on. He has been out injured all season so far. Kyle George as well, another player who's been out injured all season. So we can look to try and bring some of these youngsters on. This is the thing that I wanted from Juve. We can start bringing some of these players back into the squad. Now that we're drawing as well, we are up to 3rd place in the table. This league is extremely tight at the moment. De Sciglio collects it. Di Maria on the right-hand side. Plays it through to Arkadiusz Milik. Back to Fagioli. Is he going to score another wonder goal? It's okay. I thought we were just going to have the ball passed into the back of the net from a Lecce defender. We're going to keep this ball alive. Bremer collects across. Kevin Danso forward to Fagioli. Ball on the ground. It's a superb save from Falcone. We get ourselves a corner. Can we get something from it? Di Maria steps up to take the corner. Whipped corner towards Keane. It's cleared. Locatelli's keeping it alive towards Milik this time in the middle. Di Francesco with a free kick for Lecce, and oh my word, I thought they'd scored. They do have themselves a corner, so I think Hedl might have saved that one. Di Francesco's corner comes in. Locatelli wins the head, clears it. It's an effort from long range, goes wide and or over, maybe a bit of both. Di Maria with a free kick, final 20 minutes. We need to look at doing some changes, don't we? Danilo's on a 6-4, cross comes in, and Arkadiusz Milik is there. The flag is not gone up again, but the referee wants to check something. Why does the flag never go up? That's weird to me. The goal has been awarded, and we have turned this around from what was just an awful, awful start to the game, and we are suddenly in front, winning the match. Vigna's going to come on for Danilo, because Danilo's not performing particularly well. Bremer's coming off as well for Sturgiu. I think that might be it for the moment. Oh no, De Sciglio as well. I don't want to do Quadrado, but we're going to go for Quadrado. I think that's all of our subs, you know. I don't think we can do any more. I think 4 subs is what we're allowed to do. I was tempted to bring on Yassine Adli, but our 2 central midfielders are actually playing pretty well, Fagioli and Locatelli. It is Lecce with the ball. Plays it back, Pongracic. Now, ball over the top. We need to get that forward, and we do. Fagioli's not going to quite get there. Lecce coming forward. Don't draw 3-3 with Lecce. It's a ridiculously good save from Hedl. His rating's gone from a 6.5 to a 6.8 thanks to 1 save. Strafeza crosses the corner in. Milik wins the headed effort to clear it. Di Francesco's going to try and keep it alive. Di Maria steals it, gets kicked. That is surely a second yellow card. No? That was a cynical foul. How was that not a second yellow? 5 minutes left of injury time to play. Keane can clear it upfield for us. Chiesa's chasing it down. They've got the ball back though. We need to not throw this one away. This has probably been one of our hardest matches so far. Cisse, Locatelli with a good slide, but it's straight to a Lecce shirt, and Hedl with another very good save. He is coming into this match. It has taken him 90 minutes to get there, but he's finally managing to get involved in the game. Header clear from Di Maria. Pongracic keeps this one alive. Sturgiu, big kick upfield, ending the highlight and hopefully ending the match as well. There it is. The full-time whistle does go. It's a 3-2 win against a side who are battling for relegation. What happened there? I'm going to say we got away with that. That was a terrible performance. Di Maria is still annoyed. Milik understandably annoyed because he played very well and obviously scored some goals. But still, that was not a good performance. With that result, we did technically move up to the first in the league, and then Sassuolo played their game and they won their match as well. So we are now 3rd place in the table. Next up, Trabzonspor in the Champions League, where we should win this one easily. But then again, said the same thing about the Lecce game, didn't I? For the Trabzonspor game, we've gone for a little bit more rotation. This time it's going to be Nicolas Hedl keeping his place in goal. Rensch, Danso, Sturgiu and Vigna in defence. 4 brand new defenders and a brand new goalkeeper so far in the squad. McKennie and Moretti in midfield. Keane, Motta, Vlahovic and Milik leading the line for this one. We don't need to win this, but it would be nice to keep our winning run going and obviously keep the morale happy in the squad as well. So we've already won the group. There is nothing to stop us winning the group. We are basically guaranteed to go through the next round as first seeds. But, like I said, we do want to actually win all the games that we can possibly win. McKennie to Moretti, Vlahovic forward, finds Milik, who loses out though. Now Trabzonspor can go forward, maybe not. Vigna to Danny Motta on that left-hand side. We've got 5 in the middle, maybe 6. Moretti's one of them, and he should have got that on target. If that was on target, that would have been a goal. And so far, after half an hour, that has been the only highlight of the game. It's not the most exciting match here in Turkey, is it? We've got 35 minutes on the clock and we do actually have something going on. Vigna takes the throw to Danny Motta. Does a lovely bit of running, curls it towards goal. I think Milik got a head on that. If he didn't touch that, that might have gone in as well. Durukan with a free kick towards Trezeguet. Not David Trezeguet, I assume. because I imagine he's about 45 now. Milik flicks the head on. Danny Motta collects it. He's going to keep going for a run. Loses out to JPG, but Motta keeps it alive and passes straight to the Turkish side. Trezeguet collects this. Plays it on the ground. Danso intercepts. That's good to see. The two new signings, Sturgio and Danso, combining. Vigna as well. Down the line. Finds Motta. Miretti can get that ball forward towards Moise Kean using his pace. He's gone out wide and it does not matter. He blasts past Kassir and it is 1-0 to Juve on the stroke of half-time. Once again, we are making this look harder than it should be, aren't we? We are not playing poorly, but we're not playing well. We've got some very good numbers there. Danny Motta on a 7.5 somehow. Miretti's on a 7.4 and a few other players sort of in the 7s as well. So we're getting the performances, we're just not getting the goals at the moment. It is Trabzonspor with the ball. Maybe not. It's us. It's actually us with the ball. Striger's nicked it off Moise Kean. We've got the ball back. I don't know what's happening here. It's gone between all of our players and Siopis has nicked the ball and surely that's a goal. Heddle with a spectacular save. Bit of a television save, but he stopped it nonetheless. Bardi is going to take the corner, right-footed towards the middle. It's a header clear. Trezeguet collects though. Still inside the penalty area. Wrench can just spin, kick that out for a throw. Very sensible defending, that one. Another chance for Trabzonspor. Corner comes in, and JPG, Jean-Philippe Gabamin, I think that's his name, heads over the bar. 65th minute, and Trabzonspor again coming forward with the ball. We're just letting him run. We're just letting Bardi run with the ball off towards the right-hand side. They've collected it well, crosses it in. Bardi's there at the back post. Niklas Heddle with a good save. Corner to come in from the left. We need to get this clear. So far, the second half has been all Trabzonspor, hasn't it? It's been all Trabzonspor. They've been so much better than us. Moise Kean has this for us. Ball forward. Danny Motta controls it well. Crosses it in. Vlahovic has gone down. It is going to be a penalty. Wait, we've got VAR. We've got to watch the referee do his running over here thing and check something which is slightly off camera. It is going to be a penalty, and I assume it's going to be Vlahovic or Milik taking it. I think it's Vlahovic. It is Dusan Vlahovic, then left-footed penalty to double our lead. Arguably a lead that we haven't really deserved. We've not done particularly well. He's into double figures for the season as well. It is 2-0. Right, time for some changes. Wrench is coming off. Danilo can come on as a right back, sure. We're going to do all of our changes now. I think Milik is going to come off for... We'll do that. We'll do Chiesa coming on. Kostic as well for Keane. Sure, we'll do that. And we'll swap you round. So Kostic on the left, Chiesa on the right. Ceballos can come on as well for Weston McKennie. We'll swap you two round. The reason why Ceballos is only half a star is because he can't play as a defence midfielder, by the way. We've just done those 4 changes for the moment, so we'll keep hold of our final sub if we need it. Sturgeon to Ceballos. Kevin Danso. I love the fact that I'm playing Kevin Danso and Leonidas Sturgeon in a Champions League game. It's amusing to me. Chiesa collects this on the right-hand side. The substitute, and the substitute makes no mistake. It is 3-0. That was Route 1 football. Was that a Kevin Danso assist as well? I think it was. It was a Kevin Danso assist. Amazing. Final 10 minutes. I'm keeping an eye out on substitutions, but I don't think we're really going to need to do our final change. Nothing's actually happening since that Chiesa goal until maybe something happens now. 20 seconds of normal time plus 3 minutes of injury time. It's a ball upfield from Trabzonspor. It's a slide tackle, a dangerous slide tackle. Kevin Danso's going to get there first using his pace. That's one of the reasons why I like Danso. He's very fast. Oh my word, what's the keeper doing? Danny Motta! Danny Motta! What was the keeper doing? The keeper was in just no man's land, quite literally. And already, you can see, Heddle's on a 7-4 because he got an assist for that. That's weird. What was the keeper doing? It is Kassir, isn't it? Comes off his line for no reason at all. Danny Motta's there. It's easier to score than it is to miss. It's 4-0. And we're still not done. Are we going to make it 5? Ceballos with the ball. Tries to get some space for himself. Miretti with a curling effort into the top corner. It's 5-0 here in Turkey. We've made this look so much easier than it actually was. I'm not going to lie. I'm loving this Juve team. I'm absolutely loving this Juve team. If we keep getting performances like that from Heddle and Danso and Sturgeon as well, and obviously up front with Vlahovic, with Milik, who actually didn't play very well, but Danny Motta getting an 8.4. That was a ridiculously good performance, and a 5-0 win in the Champions League as well. Next up then in the league, it is Empoli, and this is what we're going to go for our starting 11. It's going to be Heddle in goal. I'm loving him in goal, so we're sticking with that. Wrench, Danso, Bremer, and Danilo in defence. McKennie and Fagioli, Di Maria, Chiesa, Vlahovic, and Milik leading the line for this one. We've also had our Champions League knockout round draw We are playing Sporting from Portugal, which might be in next episode, it might not, I don't know yet. So this is the final match before the 2022 World Cup, the Winter World Cup, which, let's face it, it's a pain. It's a pain in Football Manager, it's a pain in real life. But yeah, here we go. It's not a must-win game, but if we can win this, we go out onto the World Cup on a high, and hopefully quite high up in the table as well. Di Maria with a free kick, 12th minute. Milik's at the back post, he's not going to get there. Maybe he is going to get there. Collects the ball, Fagioli facing away from goal. Weston McKennie back to Wrench, the fullback. That's not really his best position, but I'm starting to kind of turn him into one. Vlahovic isn't going to get on the end of that cross. It's a header forward. Weird header. You are unchallenged. Ball forward from Wrench to Vlahovic. Back to Wrench. Good pass. That's what we like to see. Can he try and get some space for himself? No, but finds McKennie. Now he's got the space. It's a cross ball, and Milik somehow scored. I'm not sure how he's done that, but we'll take it. I was too busy trying to commentate on the initial shot, or the not even shot, the bit from the defender. I don't know what Milik did, I just saw the ball went in the back of the net. So Wrench crosses in, defender almost scores, then Milik jumps to intercept the clearance and puts it in the back of the net. Free kick in a very good position for Di Maria, but it's the wrong foot. We want a right footer taking that. It's fallen for Vlahovic. Vlahovic has scored, the flag goes up, we're getting VAR again. Is Italy like this for VAR? We seem to get VAR about 7 times a match, and they're always goals awarded. Every single time it seems to be a goal awarded. So why are we getting this VAR? I've just put the league table there on the right-hand side. You can see we're moving up to 3rd place in the table with results as they stand. Maybe we can get ourselves a better goal difference as well through Dusan Vlahovic. Left-footed free kick. This is Di Maria territory. Surely Vlahovic has curved that one in. It is 3-0. We're not even half an hour played. That match momentum graph is a thing of beauty, isn't it? Empoli literally haven't had any momentum whatsoever. Half-time then it is 3-0. Keep playing the same way you're playing. That's what we want to see. Kevin Danso's on a 6.5. Has Kevin Danso suddenly turned into the weird talisman of our defence? Like, I brought him in, not as a joke, admittedly. I think he's going to have some potential, but he's certainly not going to be a world-class centre-back, is he? He's not going to be Bonucci quality, but so far he seems to be doing quite well. Empoli with the ball, cleared upfield. Kevin Danso, the Austrian rock, is there. Vlahovic is there as well. It's 4-0. It's a hat-trick for Vlahovic. This is ridiculous. That goal came from Kevin Danso. Look at him, just bursting out of defence, big head forward. McKennie then controls it to get past the midfielder. Vlahovic dinks it over the keeper. 4-0. Kevin Danso's the 2nd best player on the pitch right now. Empoli with a goal kick. It should be Danso. It was Danso. He didn't know a lot about it, did he? Ball forward. Heddle's going to hold on to that one. Roll it out to Kev. Or not. Bremer gets it instead. Takes his time. Danilo on the left-hand side. Are we going to make this one 5 as well? We've got plenty of time. We could easily get maybe 7 or 8 in this game. Heddle to Bremer. Just outside the penalty area. Are we going to do anything? Danilo collects it. Go down the line. There we go. That's what we want to see. A little bit of progressive football. Weston McKennie towards Di Maria. Doesn't win the headed effort. Wrench collects it. He's going to just surge towards the penalty area. Dodges a tackle. Gets kicked by Marin. It's going to be a penalty. We're going to get more VAR because, you know, we love it here in Italy, apparently. Penalty has been awarded. It's surely going to be Vlahovic stepping up for his 4th goal of the game. It is Dusan Vlahovic, left-footed penalty, sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 5-0. We've not done any subs yet. I feel like we need to try and do something. Right, what are we going to do? We're going to take Bremer off. We're going to bring on Sturgiu. We're going to take Chaser off. We're going to bring on Yildiz because this is a game where we are winning and I want to give him a chance in a match where we're arguably a much, much better side. Kyle George as well. I think we're doing that. Vlahovic is coming off. George is coming on. Vlahovic has scored 4. He doesn't need any more goals, okay? Wrench with a throw to the substitute. Danilo's going to hopefully get this ball and does so. Forward to Yildiz on the ground towards nobody, really. Yildiz is going to collect again, though. Keeping this highlight live. Crosses in. Kyle George is there. It's a good save from the keeper. I thought something was going to carry on from that as well, but it didn't, annoyingly. Kevin Danso with a free kick on the ground. Sensible football from Kevin Danso. Di Maria with a header. Heads it over the keeper. It's 6-0. Is that going to go for VAR? I feel like he might have been offside. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know what happened there, but we're going to take it. It is 6-0 against Empoli. 2 minutes of injury time to play. The full-time whistle is surely seconds away. It's a 6-0 victory. There's been a lot of goals in today's episode. I never thought I'd be saying this, but my favourite Juventus player right now is Kevin Danso. It's weird. I'm one of those people that I don't normally go for goal scorers or assisters, things like that. Kevin Danso, he's a unit, isn't he? His average rating so far this season is a 7.36 in 6 starts and 7 off the bench. He's got 1 assist to his name. When he scores a goal, that's going to be a magical time for me. So we're going to end this episode here just before the World Cup begins. We are sat 3rd place in the table. We'll actually have a quick look. What do the board think? C-, or C+, sorry. The supporters are on a C. They hate the fact that we have not signed high reputation players, but, you know, that's kind of the purpose of me being the Juve boss. I don't want to be doing that. So, I mean, the board, I don't know why they're upset. Is it just because we're not top of the table? Is that all it is? Next episode, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go forward to maybe these 3 fixtures here. Roma, Torino and Sassuolo in the league. We are then also going to have the sporting games in the Champions League probably in the next episode. Obviously, transfer window as well. We've got 1 new player confirmed to be joining, so join in next episode to see who that is going to be. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy the, what is that, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14 goals that we scored and 2 that we conceded. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll be back next time with more Football Manager with Juventus. Thanks for watching.